Hello and welcome. I wanted to jump on and do a reading for the coming week. We're actually starting this week with a new moon in Virgo, which is happening today. That is August 23rd. So I thought this reading could be to jumpstart our week and to implement some new beginnings. New moons are about new beginnings, and it's a great time to just release the old, whatever's not working. So the new moon in Virgo in particular is a great, this new moon is a great time to intentionally begin something. It is a great time to simplify and a great time to create order and healthy routines. We can release perfection. We can release our disorganized, messy thoughts. We can release our need to be critical on ourselves. And it is a great time to manifest a job you love, starting those routines for great health and a healthy body, manifesting an organized space. That is what the sign of Virgo brings us, are all those things. So, what are you going to intentionally begin starting today? I am going to build things into my schedule that have purpose. Less scrolling, less playing games, and more learning about, new and creative ways that I can upgrade my videos, upgrade my business, upgrade my health. So that's what I'm going to be intentionally beginning. And I wrote out a little, what my day is going to look like, and left time for fun, but also would like to set up more of a routine where I'm moving, more of a routine where I am intentionally working on not just my physical health, but my spiritual health, and working on my creativity, and just pulling all these factors into my day. And it doesn't necessarily have to be daily, but I want to pull these things in and at least be doing them weekly. So that's my goal. And that is what I am intentionally beginning today. So let's get to the reading. 3 minutes in. If you like the content that I share, then please like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Ooh, I have never heard of this animal. I'm going to have to look this up in the book. Dugong. This is from the Secret Language of Animals Oracle cards, and I have truthfully never heard of this animal. But its qualities are trust, grace, mystery, and humor. I love that. The heck is a dugong? It's like a dolphin and a whale. It's a mammal, and it lives in the ocean. Wow, very interesting. Well, I guess my learning starts today, because I just learned what this is. It is an ancient bridge between the realm of land and sea. It honors the woven wisdom of your physical body and your heart. For Dugong, the key to survival is not to fight or flee, not to chase or hunt, but to move with grace and ease, calling and allowing that which is needed to come to you. Oh, this is lovely. Sounds like a manifesting, bringing the things in. Dugong's message is to slow down, breathe deep, and take time to be. Oh, I also put that in my schedule. Haha. Allow the feminine energy within you to sing its songs into the water, summoning that which you require and desire most. Action may still be required, but first find your place in the moment with an aim of doing from a higher state of being. With Dugong, no matter how busy you seem to be, know that there is always time to do what is most important. Take time to honor those you love. Celebrate the gift of children and embrace your role in nurturing the spirit of those younger than you on your path. Rush nowhere and you will find yourself everywhere you need to be at just the perfect time. Start by being right here, right now. Well, that is lovely, and I learned about a new animal, dugong. And I have no idea if that's how you say it, but correct me if I'm wrong. Love it. Love it. Never heard of it. I'm going to check that out more after. And what do we got? The 8th chakra. So most theories of thought, there's 7 main chakras. So the 8th chakra is actually above and beyond your crown chakra, which is your spiritual chakra. And this says, all that my soul has ever been and will become rests gently in this moment. My soul-filled power is here now. Love it. I love them all. I love all the messages. I love it. Oh, goodness. Ooh. Wow. It's giving me all the unpronounceable words today. Imrama. If I'm saying that wrong, please correct me, because I have no idea. Where are you being called to journey to? Wow. Imrama. And let's just read out of the guidebook on this one. There we go. What are you being called to journey to? It's a Celtic word. It means a journey of the soul. A voyage on which we don't know where we are going, but our soul knows the way. That is so true. And if you pulled this card, you're either being called on a soul journey or are already on one. It could be to a physical, ancient place or metaphoric. When we journey to places that our soul remembers, a shift takes place both within us and to the planet as well. You are being called to journey to a place that is sacred to your soul. Perhaps it is to journey to a world's sacred site, or called to cross the country, climb a mountain, lie on the desert floor, or drink from an ancient well. There are places to see and old friends to meet. So whether that's a physical pilgrimage somewhere or just a learning about somewhere and meditating on that place about what you have learned. You can journey through your heart and mind and your imagination. I love that. Your soul is ready to journey deep. Wow, we are getting some very mystical and magical cards today with our 8th chakra and Imrama. So see what else the cards have. Let it go. Well, that is very self-explanatory, but I really want to sing the song, but I'm not going to. In the immortal words of Frozen, let it go. So this is perfect for our new moon. Let go of what no longer belongs in your life. Let go of all that stuff holding you down You can't advance forward. You can't step forward without letting it go. You can't walk around with an anchor around your ankles. So detach yourself from the anchor and step on, journey on. Where are you being called to journey to? Let's journey without the baggage. Journey without that baggage. Cycles. We are all becoming. Surrender to your changes. Release your fear and trust this powerful process. We go through these cycles, yes. And I believe it was my last week's video, I talked about the spiral, the healing spiral, and how we circle around, we cycle around to, the same learning, but each time our spiral actually goes like this, but it's a little harder to see. Our spiral goes around and around, and each time we approach that problem again, each time we approach that lesson again, we have a deeper and deeper and deeper knowledge of solving that lesson. So each time you repeat it, just honor it. Honor it for being there. Honor the lesson, because each time you learn something, it's going deeper and deeper. Bloom where you are planted. Bloom where you are planted. So bloom where you're planted. I'm going to read what the guidebook has to say about this, because it's self-explanatory, but I just want to see what the deeper message is. You are in exactly the perfect place. It may seem difficult to be on Earth during these accelerated times of learning, just as I talked about with our cycles. Sometimes we're circling around so fast learning lessons that it's hard to bloom where we are planted. Things are a whirlwind sometimes. You may long for a place in the stars as you gaze at the night sky, but you were brought to Earth for a definite reason. In fact, you picked it, even if you don't remember why. Embrace being part of and literally grown from this planet for the next collective evolution. Bloom where you are planted, and bloom where you are planeted. So it says make a checklist of 10 different actions you can take within the next month after answering the prompt. So the prompt is, what is the inside job I can do to create a greater impact in the world exactly where I am already, through my profession, business, community, or neighborhood? What are 10 different actions you can do to create a greater impact in the world around you? So that could be in your job, in your community, in your neighborhood. What is something you can create to have a greater impact in the world? Wow, I love that. And when I was building my schedule, I actually was thinking about this, learning how to have more impactful videos. So that it was already something that was sort of on my radar. And yeah, think about it. Think about that. All right, our final card is our light helper, our heavenly helper, that is going to be helping us throughout this week coming, through our new moon releasing and our new moon intentional beginnings. Oh, there we go. All right. The universe is like challenging me with all the words that I don't know today. So let me see how to pronounce the name. Hopefully it has the phonetic spelling in here. Oh. Cernunnos. Cernunnos. I would have said Sir Nunes, so I'm glad I looked. Cernunnos is a Celtic stag god who represents connection to the earth. He's one of the oldest recognized Celtic gods and features on the Gundstrup cauldron. Don't know what that is. A giant silver vessel from the Iron Age. He is the lover of the Great Mother and impregnates the land so that it will be filled with life. He can help us form a connection with the animal spirits and ancestors of our land. There is a deep buildup of life force within you now and a need to channel it into action. Oh, here we go with the action again. Here's our action steps. Our action steps are intentionally beginning something. And our bloom or your planeted, your what are you going to create to have a greater impact in the world? These are our action steps. Cernunnos is asking us to put those into action. You may have extra energy or be more alert than usual, or be aware of a sense of increased sensual or sexual energy. If you have been unsure how this ties into your spiritual path, know that it can allow you to access the richness of your soul. When we are not expressing ourselves sexually, our spiritual potential can become tamed or muted. So if you are denying yourself a desire, ask yourself how you can fulfill it. Ask Cernunnos to help you access your sexual self so that you can express it with an integrity and in a way that honors your soul. If you and your partner are trying for a child and this card appears, fertility is very possible. But if that doesn't apply to you, then that's fine. It's asking how to increase your sense of sensual or sexual energy. So your sensual energy is through your senses. So if the sexual energy doesn't feel like it applies to you, how can you increase your sensual energy? Can you cook foods that smell delicious? Can you go for a walk in beautiful nature and see all the beautiful things? Can you listen to a band or a beautiful orchestra? It's increasing the sensual senses or sexual energy. Love it. Cernunnos. Well, that is quite a reading. That is ponderance for thought right there. I hope everyone has an amazing week, and I'm going to work on all my pronunciations of all these words that I never knew before. All right, you have a great week, and see you in the comments.